Isn't it heartbreaking when the pinnacle of your career pulls you away from the people who matter most? For 2 decades, we've watched the basketball maestro orchestrate offenses, dazzle with dimes, and compete with unmatched intensity. But what happens when the drive to compete clashes with the deep desire to be just dad? Get ready, Lakers faithful. Because a future Hall of Famer, a 12-time All-Star, might be hinting that his heart and his family are calling him home to Los Angeles, and potentially right into the purple and gold. Welcome back to our exclusive sports desk. Tonight, we're diving deep into the swirling rumors surrounding one of the greatest point guards to ever grace the hardwood, Chris Paul. Now, the off-season chatter around the Los Angeles Lakers has been dominated by the hunt for a dominant center, a much-needed anchor in the paint. But let's be real, this team needs more than just size. They need depth, experience, and playmaking. They've got versatile guards like Austin Reeves, the incomparable Luka Doncic. Yes, he can handle the point. And of course, the ageless wonder LeBron James, who can all initiate the offense. But imagine adding another dimension, another legendary floor general. For years, the whispers have persisted, linking Chris Paul to the Lakers. Remember the almost trade back in 2011? The one that was famously, or perhaps infamously, vetoed by then-Commissioner David Stern? It feels like destiny has been teasing us with this possibility for over a decade. Now, after 20 incredible seasons in the league, spending this past year with the San Antonio Spurs, CP3 finds himself at a crossroads. And the biggest factor influencing his next move might not be championship contention or a massive payday, but something far more fundamental: family. Paul recently opened up on the Pat McAfee show, and his words resonated deeply. Listen to this. "My son just turned 16. My daughter is 12. The past 6 seasons, I've lived without them. I go to San Antonio, Phoenix, Golden State. They were in Houston with me, Oklahoma City. I've been around a few teams, but I've been away from them the last 6 years. It's a little different. That's the conversation. 6 seasons away from watching your kids grow up day to day? That's a profound sacrifice, even for the love of the game. And it's this very real, very human struggle that led him to drop the strongest hint yet about his future desires. He followed up by saying, and this is key, I want to hoop because I love to hoop, but at the same time, I want to be dad. I want to be dad. And where does dad live? In Los Angeles. This isn't just idle speculation anymore. This is Chris Paul, one of the most competitive athletes we've ever seen, openly talking about prioritizing his family's location. Now, let's talk basketball implications. It's almost hard to believe, but LeBron James, entering his 23rd season, is the same age as Chris Paul. They are currently the 2 oldest players in the NBA. Yet, look at CP3's production this past season. He averaged 7.4 assists per game, good for 7th in the entire league. 7th at his age. And get this, he played in all 82 games for only the 2nd time in his remarkable career. That speaks volumes about his dedication and his ability to still contribute at a high level. And let's not forget the elephant in the room, or should I say, the king in the locker room. LeBron James and Chris Paul are incredibly close friends. They've been part of the same draft class. They vacationed together. They've shared countless moments off the court. Do you really think LeBron wouldn't be on board with bringing his buddy, a genius-level basketball mind, onto the team? It's easy to envision LeBron championing this move. So, if Paul wants to be in LA, and the Lakers need depth and playmaking, especially if they can get it at a potentially team-friendly price, where's the catch? The likely scenario is that Chris Paul would have to come off the bench. Now, this is a man who has been a starter for virtually his entire career. The only time he didn't start was last season with the Golden State Warriors, but he was traded there. He didn't have a choice in the matter. As a free agent this summer, he does have a choice. Will starting be a non-negotiable factor for him? That remains to be seen. However, if his priority truly is being in Los Angeles, close to his family, then accepting a bench role on a team with championship aspirations, playing alongside his close friend LeBron, and under a head coach he knows intimately, might just be the perfect fit. And speaking of head coaches, let's talk about JJ Redick. CP3 and Redick played together for 4 seasons on those exciting Lob City Clippers teams. They developed a strong relationship. Paul knows Redick's offensive principles inside and out. He could be an invaluable asset, not just as a player, but as an on-court coach, helping to implement Redick's system and mentor younger players. Could Chris Paul be willing to take a league minimum contract? At this stage of his career, with his earnings and endorsements, it's entirely possible that money isn't the primary driver. A chance to play a couple more years, compete, and most importantly, be home every night? That's a powerful motivator. Imagine it. Chris Paul, finally in the purple and gold, orchestrating the second unit, or even playing crucial minutes alongside LeBron in crunch time. The point guard pairing we've only dreamed about for years, the one that was snatched away by a veto, could finally become a reality. It would be pure basketball poetry. This isn't just a basketball rumor. It's a story about family, sacrifice, and the potential convergence of personal desire and professional opportunity. If Chris Paul's heart is truly set on being in Los Angeles, the Lakers are the logical destination. It makes sense for him, and it could make a world of sense for a Lakers team desperate for depth, playmaking, and veteran leadership. What do you think? Could we finally see CP3 in a Lakers jersey? Would he be the missing piece? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And if you're as hyped about this possibility as we are, smash that like button and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of our exclusive reports on the Lakers' off-season moves. This is just getting started.